Hello, everybody, and welcome to this new episode. My name is Max, and I'm here in the heart of the new Guernica. We like to know what's on behind the electronic music scene in Melbourne, and for that, today we're going to have the history from Apolett. How are you?
Good, and you?
All good. Thank you very much for accepting this invitation and for being here finally.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, we've been trying a few times now, but today was meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for that, actually.
Me too.
You are from Chile too, Latin America.
Yes.
Chichi Chile lele, you say.
Chile, todavía me acuerdo de eso.
Anything.
Yeah. Yes, I was born in Chile, but I grew up in Spain. That's part of my family is from Spain, but I was born in Chile. My heart always from Chile. And yeah.
And
so
then you come here to Melbourne.
Yes, so I lived for 15 years in Chile, 15 years in Spain, and then I moved to Australia.
And how was it? Well, first of all, what do you decide? How I don't know this Melbourne, but Australia finally. How do you decide for this country?
Yeah, so well, back in the days I was living in Ibiza.
All right.
I also spent like 7 years in Ibiza. And I got to the point where like everyone is from everywhere in there, so at some point you need to speak proper English.
Yeah.
And my English was like good enough to speak in Spain, but I wanted a little bit more. I tried once living for a few months in London. I went to California, but then I was like, no, I need to be somewhere where I can stay like for a long time.
The base.
Exactly, and like experience everything in the language in order to integrate it fully, you know. And here we are.
Melbourne.
In Melbourne, because well, I'm always like working and really connect with the art world, and I'm a creative. I do videography, photography, and then the music side as well. So this was like the city for me in Australia, you know, like where all the artists and music culture is like bigger than anywhere else in Australia.
It's amazing fun, all these things here in Melbourne. When I was like for 1 year here, when I come here for first time, I see this is amazing because you can find like gigs for every day, and everybody's like very into it in music.
Yeah.
And in electronic music as well. I don't know if it's more popular, actually, more the other genres here, the electronic music. I think yes. I don't know what the people say or know about this, but I have the feeling like the electronic music is very important here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And they have a very good background actually too.
Yeah.
And you are in the middle of this part of the history because you run gigs too.
Yeah, I run my own events.
Tell me about the work that you made like in this electronic music scene.
Yeah, well, I started running events also like probably a year and a half after I had my first gig as a DJ in Melbourne.
All right.
And yeah, it's been going till now.
Like
it's been
4
3
years
now.
ago?
3 years. 3 years.
All right.
Yeah, we call it Got the Sauce.
All right.
So Got the Sauce is like an expression to, it means that you have something, you have like some sort kind of talent, something, you do some magic, something different, you know, you got the sauce. You know, it's like a funny, saucy name. And yeah, our sound is mainly like house music, old school house music, mixed with a little bit of minimal, deep sometimes as well, waves of disco and world sounds. It's a bit of everything, but always on the electronic house music base. You know?
Yeah. And for sure, so I see a lot your gigs like in, how do you say?
The crowd?
Yeah, terraza. Oh, no, la terraza.
Like you mean like open air?
Yeah,
yes.
like kind of open air. Do you like this? Obviously, in summer is the best.
Well, we started as a daytime party, so we were always trying to, you know, like run the event in an open air kind of place, or in a terrace, in a rooftop, or we started at Section 8 actually, which is like, you know, a little bit like
the vibe, you know, very chill and open air.
The times, and then we go into the night. And sometimes we also have been doing like things in clubs or collaborating with other brands. Yeah. And we have a different sound when it's then a night show, for example. Then it goes
like more rough.
More club. Sometimes we do some things at Killing Time or Sub Club, and in this kind of venue, the sound is a little bit more minimal and more like deep, you know, like clubbing and those kind of things.
And how do you see Melbourne in the night, like the clubs or the people too, like the vibe of the scene?
In terms of like?
In terms of how much the people like the parties here. I don't know. You know,
I think everybody loves party.
Yeah, but everybody like to have like a good time, you know. Everybody like to be happy and have a good time, go to a party, like that. But I think here it's more special. But you have experience in Ibiza. I think maybe can I connect the same thing, maybe in Melbourne to Ibiza?
I mean, it's different in every continent or country. Yeah. So, for example, I did a lot of party in Barcelona, and then when I moved to Ibiza, and in Europe, the culture is a little bit different in terms of how people goes and do the party. So in there, like the scene is a bit bigger. So mainly everyone goes to see the artists, you know. They go and pay attention to the mix and the transitions that the DJ is doing, you know. And it's literally like everyone is observing. Of course,
so much pressure, right?
You're chatting with your friends and stuff, but people is actually, you kind of, you know. Yeah. But people is like talking about like, oh, have you heard that transition? Like how did this, that, blah, blah, blah.
Like everybody learning, you know.
Exactly, you know. So,
take notes.
And you know, everyone is having a good time anyway, but in here I feel like people goes more like, okay, we go to party, you know, and doesn't matter who's playing, sometimes they don't even know the name, or other times when there is international people coming here, well, in that case it's different, you know, like in this case people goes and they go to see the artist if they know who is the person, you know, like, but yeah, I don't know, that's the difference that I can mention now. Like
good eye actually, because I feel the same thing, you know, the people here like a lot parties, go to the party and go enjoy the time, so that's why you can see every day actually, not only weekends, but every day you can see like a lot gigs in everywhere.
Yes.
And like hide the space, you know, like you
can have these ones,
like you can some like door how do you say?
Yeah, like hidden bars or...
Yeah, it's amazing.
You open the fridge and then you appear
in a... weird. In Richmond,
and,
we have one of them, like the taco thing. It's amazing.
We actually running one Got the Sauce in 2 weeks in there on February 23, yes, in Ibiza.
All right. I want to try it. It's my neighbor. You know?
Cool.
So, I'd like to know, how do you prepare your DJs? How do you prepare yourself for before a gig, or when do you going to play? For today, actually, for Till Chief.
Yeah. Well.
How do you prepare your set?
It depends on where I'm playing, because sometimes I have a residency in Melbourne, part of the Breakfast Club family. So I play there mainly like every Monday. So it's like, it feels like playing at home, you know, like you with friends, and I don't ever prepare a set. I just go there and start playing the music.
Feel the vibe and go for it.
See what's the vibe around, and then it's kind of like a back-to-back between me and the crowd. But then, for example, today we were doing a recording and a live kind of session.
Yeah, different.
So I was like, okay, I would like to play this and this track. So I was just like kind of listening to the recent music that I've been playing. And I was like trying to get an idea of what I would like to play in here today, you know? But it wasn't prepared either, you know? Then you need to create and build up the order, right, and the mix and all that.
But some people come here to take notes too, like in Europe,
I saw
you know.
there,
everybody like take
I like that move. Yeah.
All right, where do you plan for the future? This is going to be the last question, I think, because we ran out for the time.
Yes.
But what is your plan for this year?
For this year, we're organizing a few stuff around, and I think I would love to go to Europe and do like a official debut in there.
All right.
So there's a couple of things around. It's been there also since last year, but you know, this is something you need to actually prepare with time and organize, you know, a lot of like flights to get and stuff like that. So yes, that's I think like the main plan for this year. And yeah, I'm studying as well at the moment, so it's like doing a bit of everything and keep playing good music.
This is it. This is it. Feel the vibe, and it's a good time for being live here in Melbourne. Actually,
Exactly.
very good.
Yeah.
And we're going to say goodbye, but in Spanish. I remember that now.
Nos vemos la próxima, chicos.
So, muchas gracias a toda la gente que nos ve en este idioma, en los hispanohablantes. Gracias también a todo el apoyo de los amigos latinoamericanos que ven y que siguen esta entrevista. Y muchas gracias. Apolett, otra pregunta, pero te lo voy a hacer en inglés. I'm going to be in English. Why do you choose the name Apolett?
Oh, bye. I love this question. So it's the mix of my real name, Scarlett, with Apollo. Apollo is the Greek god of the music and the arts, and I love the Greek stories and all that. So I mix Scarlett with Apollo. So Apolett.
This is amazing.
So, yeah, I created it.
Well, thank you very much for this interview. Thank you very much.
Gracias por la invitación y
Put open your heart.
gracias por todo.
Muchas gracias y nos vemos la próxima.
Nos vemos la
Muchas gracias a toda la gente, que estén bien.
Chao.